Hi everybody, welcome to Shelly Has Thoughts. I'm Shelly, and today I am going to do a combination update on Pan That Palette, the Fun Size Pan That Palette, and Better Together Pan That Palette, and Out the Door in 24 Pan That Palette. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. Before I get into that, I need to talk about a few things that are not necessarily makeup related. One, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below. I want to thank everybody. I have 32 subscribers as of this weekend, and for somebody who just started to do this for the fun of it, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. I'm having fun, and as long as I'm having fun, I will keep doing it. Other thing is, if you hear the fans, I live in a desert and it's hot. So my fans are on. It's not hot enough for the ACs, and since I have east-facing windows, it's hot in my room until about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't care what time of year it is, unless it's dead winter, which then we're below temps, so below 0 temps Fahrenheit. Okay, what else? My health. That's been a thing. That's why the Fun Size and Better Together are late. I'm having what's called BPPV. I can't say the long word that it is, words. But it's the crystals in my inner ear have been displaced. And so every time I turn my head to the right, far enough, the room starts to spin. I start to get like I'm going to pass out. It's a thing. So I just bear with me on that one. And I'm also very excited for the makeup, because I have lots of news, lots of great news. Let's start with Fun Size Pan That Palette, created by Jackie Lootens. It's a Fantastic Ladies collab, and I'll have that linked in the description. Jackie doesn't have anything for me to connect you to, but she is in the Fantastic Ladies group, so you could find her there if you need to. This goes from January 2024 to January 2025. And I am using my Marc Jacobs, sorry for the glare and the dirty palette, I'm sorry about that, really. Marc Jacobs Stiletto, Iconic. Got pan in it, I hit pan in the black. This, I believe, is the first or maybe second black eyeshadow I've ever panned in my life. Black just doesn't usually go that far it doesn't usually go that fast because you don't use very much. All right, let's get into it. Rule, which is the first one here, I used 8 times since the last update. That's a total of 11 in the project, in the palette completely, because I got this for Christmas from a friend. Concrete, I used 6 times for a total of 15. Sidewalk, excuse my looking down, I have my notes down here. Sidewalk is 7 uses for 13 total. I missed Jungle. Jungle is 7 uses for 16 total. Become is 9 uses for 12. Sparkle is 14 uses for 20. Maybe I'll hit pan in that one pretty soon. Catwalks I used 11 times for a total of 23 times used total before I hit pan. So hopefully I've got at least one that's pretty close to 23. Maybe I'll hit pan in another one. Fingers crossed. Now for Better Together, created by Paula at A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It. I always have a hard time saying that. Her link will be in the description below. And it is a Fantastic Ladies group collab. So, I have so much news in this one. But we're just going to go in order. I used Batty 2 times. Maybe I should hold that up a little bit. I used Batty 2 times. Not necessarily impressed with this one. I do use it in the inner corner is all. So that is a total of 2. I just haven't used it. Next to it is Sus. I got pan in that. That's a new pan, I believe. I don't think I had it last one. 3 uses, and that's the total in the project, excuse me. But I've had this palette a while, so I was using it pretty regularly. In fact, this one was almost gone when I started the project. So the next one is Younger Self. I only used it once. You're gonna find that the pinkish, reddy colors, oranges, stuff like that, yellows, I don't use. Not very often, and only if, you know, I have to. Because I am not a redhead that can wear red. It just doesn't look right on me. So what's next? Younger Self, Wild. That's this pink one. Now I have used that one. I don't mind pink too much, as long as it's a light pink and not a super red pink. But I used this one, where is it? 4 times total. Then I have Fry Night, which I don't know why I haven't been using. It's a nice brown. I've used it 3 times total in the project. Villain Era, I've used 3 times since the last update and 5 times since the start of the project. Real, 5 uses for 10 total in the project, and I am going to work on trying to get this one completely finished by the next update. Next to that is Zero Fs. I've used it 4 times in the project. That's all. I need to get better at using some of these more neutrally. I'm trying to figure out ways to use them. I'm not a neutral girl. I think I already said that. So I have a problem using neutrals, and I have tons of palettes that are neutral. So I need to figure that one out. The next one is Kick Ass. I used it 7 times for a total of 10 in the project, and I have hit pan. I don't know if you can see that right there. I hit pan. Yay me. Then is Messy for 10 uses, a total of 16, and hopefully I can get this one finished too. It is almost done. The pan has enlarged exponentially. This one is called Cold Hearted. It is a dark, dark purple. I love it. I've used it 6 times since the last update, 13 total. And of course there's pan. I do believe I reported on that pan last time. Then You Love It. I've only used 5 times, but it's got a good dip going, so I'm going to try to concentrate on that one a little bit. But my my focus ones are going to be Messy and Real, so I can try to get those done completely. So that is it on the Pan That palette and Better Together. Hopefully by next month I'll have even more progress on there. Fingers crossed. It all depends on whether I get to go anywhere because of my health. And I am one of these women that will put now. I just started putting makeup on when I turned 50. And now I am the kind of woman that just doesn't like to leave the house, even to go to the doctor's office without her makeup on. So I'll probably use makeup at least a few more times. Now I have some big news in my Out the Door in 24. I have, how many rollouts? 4 rollouts. 4 products that are done. Okay, let's start with the Tarte Face Tape. I'm not going to cut this open. It's just a sample. Hang on 1 minute. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Light sand's a little too light for me. I don't like Tarte's complexion makeup. It smells. I don't know if anybody else has the same reaction I do, but to me it smells. And I am very sensitive to smells. They nauseate me. If they nauseate me at all, I'm not going to use it. I'm trying really hard to use the foundation and concealer I have full sizes of so that I can get them out of here and not buy it anymore. So that's one. Empty. Let's see what I got next. My L'Oreal True Match. I'm not going to cut it open and get it out. What might be left in here, but it is empty. I can't squeeze any more out. And let's see. On the face tape, I used it 7 times total to get done with it. This one, 4 uses since the last update, 25 in the project, and to get empty. This one I'm sad about because I didn't use it to get done with it. I dropped it. There's still a little bit of powder in there, but that's scooped up off the floor. So it's done. I can't use it now. It's contaminated. I can't. It's just no go. But I did get it used 25 times in the project. So that's not bad. It was not full, so I didn't lose a lot. The next one I'm sad about too because I really like it, but it started irritating my eyes. This is the Clinique Lower Lash Mascara. I used it 4 times since the last update. 30 total in the project, so I got good use out of it. It just went bad on me. It just went really... once an eye product, mostly mascara, starts to clump or... it can make my eyes burn, and I don't like that, so I had to get rid of it. All right. Here we go with the longer versions of things. Where'd I put it? There it is. The first thing I've got is the Real Her setting spray. There, everything's rubbing off on it. There is no way to tell how much is left. It's a lot, but it's not bad. I've used it 8 times since the last update, 34 total in the project, and it's still going strong. It doesn't make your face glow. It doesn't. What it does is make your makeup stay in place. It does its job. Nothing special, so I won't actually buy it. I got this in a BoxyCharm, I want to say. Well, it has to be BoxyCharm. So, whoop, that don't go down there. That's for empties. We'll put that there. All right, next. My Super Shock Shadows. Now, I had a pan in this one. It's Deck. I had a pan in it, just in the middle. And now, I don't know if you can see, there's that half moon around the... So I'm getting there. Unfortunately, I have 2 more things of these because I kept buying them thinking it was something to... I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't. I was thinking, buy makeup. That's what I was thinking. Then Angelique, I've used 21 times total. And I'm nowhere near a pan. Nowhere near. I guess it just, well, it is just an inner corner highlight, and I use the gray sometimes over the whole eyelid, but usually just in the outer corner. So there's that. KVD Everlasting Blush in Foxglove. Four uses for a total of 30. I'm going to pause for a second because I think I forgot to tell you that this is created by Deb B here on YouTube, and her links will be in the bottom. Boy, I'm not with it today at all. That doesn't go in there. Give Them Lala. I am only wearing that today, and it doesn't seem to do a bad job. It's just broken package. I do have pan. And this is in Barbados. The color is in Barbados. I used it 5 times since the last update for a total of 23. I have hit pan. You know, as long as it doesn't get gross or start to fall apart, I will continue to use it, broken packaging or not. They do need to get better though. This is not the first time I've had a product with an issue. In fact, my ABH foundation, I have to lift the pump up and push it back down. Companies get better, like they're listening to me, but we can pretend. The next one is ColourPop Super Shock Highlight in Monster. I have a pretty good pan in that. It had a little pan when I first started. I'm not sure that this is going to get used up before the end of the year. It might just get decluttered. I'm not a huge fan of shifty things on my face, on my cheeks. I don't mind in, super bright, glittery highlighter. It's the shifting of the colors I'm not sure how I feel about. Fine on my eyes. Not great anywhere else. Did I skip a page? I think I skipped a page. No, I did not. All right, where are we at? I have the Ofra Topper in Glisten. Now, it just calls it a topper. I use it over my blush usually. It's opaque. It leaves no color, just glittery. I used it twice for a total of 15. I have the Tarte Maracuja Lip Cream in Cranberry. I only used it once, and that was today, so it's still got a lot of product left. Can you see that? I'm finding I don't like lipstick. At my age, and the fact that I don't really have big lips, I have a small lower lip and almost no upper lip. I'm finding I prefer lip stains, so I'll be buying lip stains from now on, not sticks. The next one is the Shift in Fig. I've used it 8 times. I cannot show you because you can't push it back down. And it's melty. It's hot in my city right now. I live in eastern Washington in the scrub deserts. And it's hot. I'm going to have to start putting my lipsticks in, the ones that aren't already liquid, I'm going to have to start putting it in the fridge. Because they are melting. Like the Wicked Witch of the West. Beyonce Heat. I have that here. I only used it, what did I use it? 1 time for a total of 14. I don't think this one's going to get used up either. I'm not going to beat myself up for it. It's old, and I find I don't like it anymore. I just don't like it anymore. Juvia's Place Primer. I have used it 10 times since the last update for a total of 34 uses, and it's not done. I had the air bubble out of it earlier, but let's see if I can do it without getting rid of it. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't tell where I'm at, but it's still pretty full. It's an Energizer Bunny. Keeps ticking. After that, I have my Revlon Conceal Stick. I used it 9 times since the last update for a total of 33 times. And I've got about this much left, which isn't bad. I thought I had more than that left. That's awesome. That couple more months and that should be done. I like it, but I like others better, so I probably won't buy it again. This, on the other hand, I might get again. It's Ciate of London's. They call it an eye brightener. I call it a color corrector because it's too dark to put on top of my foundation. But if I put it under, it takes out that purpley black, I ain't getting enough sleep look under my eyes. So I use this one 11 for a total of 38, and I will repurchase this when it's gone. I really like it. That's next. Too Faced Maple Syrup Pancakes 18 pan palette. Let me flip that over so you don't have to look at that. It's still a little shiny. There's not a lot of progress in this one. I've used, oh, now I've got it upside down. Don't have it upside down. Yeah, I used powdered sugar 1 for 5 times in the project. Breakfast in Bed, I used once, and I'm sure I probably used it more than that, but I don't have it written down. Fork, yeah, I've used once. That's all I've used it. I don't know why, though. The next one is, oh, that's Flapjack, not Fork, yeah, that's Flapjack. I didn't use that at all. Fork, yeah, is this one. That makes more sense. Then Blueberry Jam, I used 1 for 4 total. Maple Syrup is this end one. It's a brown. I used it twice for 6 total. After Maple Syrup is Serve Hot. I did not use that since the last update. Get Sticky. I used 2 for a total of 4. Sleeping In. I used 3 times for a total of 8. Now that's a pink I like. I use that usually for a brow bone highlight. The next one is Side of Fruit, which I used once for a total of 5. Hazelnuts, I did not use since the last update. Brunch Bubbles, I have 1 for a total of 4. Turn the page. Then I have Short Stack, which I did not use. Cup of Joe, I used 3 times for a total of 9. Morning Matcha, I used one for a total of 4. Kiss My Grits, nope, Kiss My Griddle, I used 1 time for 3 total uses. A la Mode, I used 3 times for a total of 9 uses. And Hot Cakes, I used once for a total of 8. I thought I loved this palette, and it's not bad, but it's not great. I don't use everything in it. Hopefully I do before the end of the year. If not, I have friends that like makeup that don't mind taking things that I've already used. So we'll do that. The only thing I don't trade like that is eyeliner and mascara, because that's too dangerous. Even if, yeah, no, ugh, that's gross. The next and final product is my NYX Love in Florence palette. I do not use it very often. I don't know why. It's purples, and I love purples, but there's numbers, no names. I have not used this one since the last update. This number 2, I used 2 times for a total of 3. Number 3, I used once for 2 total times. This middle one, I've used twice since the last update for a total of 5, and I've only used this purple once. I'm just not impressed with NYX's formula. Now, maybe it's different. This is older. If somebody tells me it's different, I might try something else, but I've never been happy with any NYX eyeshadow. I like their eyebrow mascara. I love it. I get it on Auburn, which is my hair color, and it works just great. I don't understand why the eyeshadows, they're patchy, they're not easy to blend, the fallout is ridiculous. So yeah, I won't be doing any more NYX eyeshadows unless somebody tells me different. That'll be that. And actually, this did not take quite as long as I thought it would. That is it for the day. I wish everybody a good day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.